LC chats, and we're live. It's Tuesday night, huge game tomorrow night. We're just going to preview a bit of a build-up to Newcastle, Liverpool tomorrow night at St James's Park. Huge 3 points on offer, considering that 1-1 against West Brom. I still can't believe that 1-1 against West Brom, and Leeds beating them 5-0 away today. That was a poor West Brom team, and we really should have got 3 points. We just didn't do enough to get 3 points, but we really, we should have got 3 points against them because they're a poor side. They're going to get relegated, there's no doubt about it. So that was 2 points dropped. So it's a huge game tomorrow night. We really have to get our act together and get this win tomorrow night against Newcastle. We just do. Share the stream, like this stream, get people in. Stay on for maybe half an hour. Let's have a little bit of chat about the big build-up tomorrow. We'll be bringing a player in January at centre half. We might be forced to. Liverpool also appointed Dr. Andres Schlumberger from Schalke today as a performance coach, and like a guy that comes in, make sure that all the players are okay, make sure everybody's fit. A recuperation coach from Schalke, a really good signing today, Dr. Andres Schlumberger. Did a video earlier on, check it out, it's quite good. Tom Connolly is in the house. How are you, my friend? OG Original Gunner is in the house. You're happy with that 1-0 away when it's Brighton today, I would say. Enjoying a nice little post New Year's Eve pint. It's been a different Christmas, guys. I hope you are all well, safe and well. It has been an absolutely different Christmas, of course. Crazy COVID times, and we ain't out of it. Probably the next few weeks are going to be crazy. I mean, the numbers are just going up everywhere, all over the shop. So it's all about staying safe, guys. Madison and Daddy's World. Sunday's performance was an absolute embarrassment, a disgrace. How we did not make any difference. Look, exactly. Players perform like that. It's not acceptable. So Madison and Daddy's World is not happy. It was a poor performance. Listen, we can get that. We're top of the league. I think we've got to beat Newcastle tomorrow night to stay top of the league. It's the last game of the year. Last game of the year of 2020, and it's been a crazy year. It's been an absolutely crazy year. It has to be said. The only good thing come out of this year, of course, was the win. The 30-year wait was over when we won the Premier League for the first time and our 19th league championship overall. But other than that, it's just been, wow, it hasn't been right. Even the football hasn't been. Some crazy results. 7-2 against Villa, 5-2 Leicester. I mean, some mad, crazy results. And you're going to get mad, crazy results this side of May. I mean, there's even talk today of the Premier League meeting about 2 weeks, having a 2-week break or a hiatus in January because there's a lot of COVID games being called off. The Everton City game was called off due to coronavirus cases in the City camp. The Fulham game was called off. I mean, there's going to be games called off in January, probably even in February. It's just crazy times, guys. But it's all about staying safe. And your health is your wealth at the end of the day. But Eamon Kelly is in as well. What's Eamon saying? If we don't get a centre back in January, we're screwed. I'm sure Klopp knows this. Happy holidays, Dave. Eamon Kelly, you're absolutely right. I think we could be forced into buying a centre half. I don't think Klopp wanted to do it. I don't know the latest news on Matip, if it's bad news or he's only out for a week or two, but I haven't heard any latest on Matip yet. But still, Matip, as you've seen, he's just injury prone. He's just not. I can't rely on him this side of May. He's good when he's fit, but when he's not fit, I just cannot. So that's the thing. So we just got to realistically possibly bring in somebody. Maybe a swap deal with Origi. I don't know. We'll talk about all that in a few minutes, guys. But the big thing is the big game tomorrow night at St James's, Newcastle, Liverpool. What would your starting 11 be? I know Thiago. There's a rumor he's on the bus up to Newcastle tomorrow, but I can't see him starting. I just can't see it. Maybe on the bench, come on, last 20, but I just want to see that guy on the pitch. I just want to see that man kicking a ball again for Liverpool. That is the main thing for me. Shaqiri was back in training again today. Milner's back in contention. Naby Keita is still out. I mean, don't go there with Naby, lad. He's been more injured than he's been not injured, so that's another concern. Jota, hopefully back in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So he's a big loss for us, Jota. I mean, he's the type of guy that could have come on against West Brom with 20 minutes to go and probably get you the winner. He did it before. He would have been the boy to come off the bench and get that winner. Bobby was unlucky at the end, but the header was a good save to keep up. We didn't do enough. I'm forgetting about the West Brom game. It's gone. It's 1-1. It's finished. We just have to move on. We've got to play better, more aggressive against Newcastle. Newcastle, the good thing about Newcastle is they play football. They're going to come at us at home as well. Going to be no fans, but they're going to come at us, you know. So it'll be a good game of football. We have a good record against Newcastle. So I'm going to give an early prediction of Liverpool to beat Newcastle by 2-0. Bobby no luck to get a goal, and Mo Salah to continue his great vein of goal scoring. But I mean, like, it's just 3 points. I mean, I don't care how they come. Points being prized. It's just about winning the game tomorrow night. Clean sheet would be nice. I mean, centre half, who's going to play? It's going to be young Reece Williams with Fabinho. It's looking like it's going to be that. I think Reece Williams gets the nod ahead of Nat Phillips anyway. You're going to have Trent, Robbo, and you're going to have Alisson in goal. I presume you're going to have the same with Jones, Gini and Hendo and the three amigos up front. I mean, Thiago, will he play? Will he start? I don't think so. It'd be great to see, of course, but I think the likeliest place for Thiago would be on the bench. But I think that's basically what we're going to see tomorrow night. And as I say, Newcastle will play football. They'll come at us. It's going to be an interesting game. Get your comments in. Hit that like button, guys. Let people know we're live. I'll stay until about 9:30 and we see what happens. That's the same. I'm having a nice little post Christmas beer here, but yeah, New Year's Eve as well on Thursday night. I mean, it's not going to be the same. A lot of people won't be able to celebrate the same way as we weren't able to celebrate winning the league as much as we would have wanted to, but you just got to make the best of what you can, isn't it? I know the summer is a bit away, but we seriously need to get rid of injury prone players. Enough is enough. Naby, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Matip, all good players, but also injured far too much. Madison and Daddy's words are absolutely right. Yeah, but their injury record is so bad that you'll have other teams, and they're on big wages. Remember, they're on big wages. Who's going to buy them? Big wages plus injury history. That's why you have a problem with offloading players like that. Newcastle going to park the bus like gravy boat. Big Sam Bruce is under no pressure. Yeah, maybe, but Newcastle like playing football, don't they? I mean, the history of Newcastle is football and attacking football and stuff. And they've one or two good attacking players. Young Richie's a good player in midfield. Well, not young, but Richie's a good player. And Maxine is it up front. But to be honest, I think Carroll might get a shout tomorrow night. Maybe last half hour. You've young Reece Williams and Fabinho. You have a centre midfielder playing centre half now. He has been absolutely brilliant, Fabinho. Don't get me wrong. But he's not a natural centre half with Reece Williams. And you've the likes of Carroll coming on maybe last 20, 25, just set pieces and stuff. Or maybe starting, I don't know. Even if he's fit, but he would be a danger, there's no doubt about it. Against his old club, of course, Liverpool. But we shall see tomorrow. It's hard to predict right now. But I think it'll be a similar team. Very, very similar team to what Liverpool played against West Brom. Pretty much the same team. Obviously, Matip's out injured, so sub to my channel, please. Okay. So, you know, I think Matip definitely. I think Matip out, so Reece Williams comes in. I think that's the only change to starting 11 for me. But I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool. As I just said, United are playing Wolves at the moment. It was 0-0 at half-time. If United win that tonight, even though they've been poor in the first half, you know what I mean? I mean, they're in with a chance. It's unbelievable to say, but they only be 2 points behind Liverpool. It's unbelievable. I know Mark Aldridge tweeted something tonight saying if they beat Wolves and they beat Villa in their next game, they'll win the league. And I mean, that is a nightmare scenario. That is the nightmare scenario for Liverpool fans, for United. Such a poor team, and Liverpool being so good in the last 2-3 seasons, for United to be up there or thereabouts next year. But we shall see. But I just think Liverpool need to tighten up, probably bring a centre-half in January. Get Thiago back on the pitch, get him fit and roaring, and Jota back. I mean, Thiago and Jota back will make a huge difference. As I said, I've seen a video tonight of Van Dijk on his Instagram and Twitter. On the bike there, he was cycling along. I couldn't believe I've seen him. He looks fit already, but obviously he's still months away. But my God, superhuman Van Dijk. Imagine having him back for even the last few games. He will not be rushed back. I mean, it's usually an 8 or 9 month job. But I mean, he looked unbelievable, the extra training centre tonight. But that is wishful thinking. Gomez as well. When is he back? Maybe March. We shall see. But imagine if we would have had Van Dijk in there Jota in there and Thiago in there for most of this season, I'd say we'd be 10 points clear. I mean, the draws we got against Fulham, the draws we got against Brighton, the draw we got against West Brom, there's 6 points dropped. You might as well say there's 6 points dropped, really. The Everton game, we would have won that. We should have won that. There's 8 points, you know, so. Anyway, we are where we are. We're still top. We haven't been at 100% and we're still top. All our injuries, all our problems, all our VAR decisions, and we're still top of the league. So tomorrow night's huge. End this year, this crazy 2020 pandemic madness year on a high. Get 3 points. Get 3 points. And that would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's my dream. That's my dream tomorrow night. Just 3 points. 3 points. No more injuries. 3 points. We need to give Nat Phillips a game, especially if Newcastle play Andy Carroll. I'm worried if they play Andy Carroll. I really am worried. Because as I say, if it's Nat Phillips or Reece Williams, I mean, he will bully them. You know, he's brutal, but he'll bully them. He's a big lad. LFC Sonny in the house. How are you, Sonny, my friend? Another great Liverpool channel. Check him out. LFC Sonny on YouTube. Great channels. I did an appreciation video today on Twitter to all the guys and all the people I've had on the last 2 years. Like Anfield Rap, Redmen TV, the Coppish channel, Copite podcast, Cop On podcast, Doug, Jack Mack, Cop Council, Mickey Flores, Liverpool Football Talk, Sean, where it all started back in August 2018. I remember doing my first video for him on the Liverpool Football channel, Talk channel. It was the Crystal Palace game. We beat them 2-0 away. So it all started there. It's fun for me. That's what it's all about. And I've met so many people. I did so many videos. Grizz from LFC Day Trippers last week. The Coppish channel, Callum from the Coppish channel. And I'm hoping to do a lot more in the new year in 2021. Possibly even Mark Goldbridge in January. Let's see what happens. But listen, it's brilliant. I love it. It's, as I say, it's a hobby. And big Liverpool fan, that's what it's all about. What are we saying here? Sorry for that, guys. LFC Sonny, yes, no problem, bro. United have a good shout this year, though. With our injuries, let them in the conversation. But I think City are our biggest threat, absolutely. Yeah, you're right there. Eamon Kelly. Need 9 points next 3 games. Keep the gap between the rest, as Paul owns. I think we can only really concentrate, Paul, on the next game. That's tomorrow night against Newcastle. Get the 3 points. We have a tough one Monday. Southampton away. That's a tough one as well. I mean, they're not easy. No game's easy. We've United on Sunday, the 17th of January. That is going to be, could possibly be, I won't say a title decider, but a big, big game. And that's coming up. Manchester United can have 100 games in hand. They will not be winning the league. They are not good enough. And they have the worst manager in the league. Bottom line, says Madison's daddy's words. Yeah. Ole's at the wheel. Well, that really would wrap up the crazy 2020. Oh my God. What score is it, by the way? United and Wolves. It was 0-0 at half time. Wolves had 2 great chances in that game. 2 great chances to go up. And we're the better team in the first half. But United, as usual, would probably get a jammy goal or jammy penalty in the second half and win the game. Even though they're all over the Wolves. Typical United. Absolutely typical. Get your comments in, guys. As I say, we go through the 11 again. And who do you think we will bring in January? I think we might be forced into it. Still 0-0. Tom Connolly, thank you very much for that. 0-0. I'd take 0-0 now. I'd take a draw there. Absolutely. A bit of pressure off Arsenal today. With a 1-0 win. Lacazette goal, I think it was, against Brighton. You know, really. Royston Whitehurst. Hope you have a fab year next year, Dave. Royston, thank you very much. Long time no see, Royston. Hope you're well. Listen, I hope Liverpool have a fab year. That's what it's all. Not about me. It's not about anything else. It's about the club. This is what it's about, baby. It's all about Liverpool. You know, I'm just doing it as a bit of fun. It's like sitting in a pub here with a beer, having a chat with a guy sitting at the bar. That's what it's about for me. It's not about anything else. I do like the one-on-one interviews with the likes of Redmen or Anfield Rap or Trippers or anybody like that. I do like that, but I also like the little live show like this every now and again and talking to you guys. But I hope you're all safe and well, because as I say, I think things are going to get hairy and scary and crazy in the next few weeks because the numbers in Ireland, where I am, are just gone through the roof. And in the UK, they're even worse. In America, probably even worse again. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Even the vaccine's around the corner, but that's a few months away when you think about it. If everybody gets vaccinated, it could be 6-9 months away. But we got to concentrate in the next 2-3 months because will games be cancelled? I know the Premier League are having a meeting about a possibility of a 2-week break where everyone just eases off maybe in January, but they have to see what happens in the next few days. But I mean, a few games have been called off already. Will there be other games called off? I mean, how did City get the game called off? As far as I know, the rules in the Premier League are if you have 14 outfield players fit, 14 senior pros, the game can go ahead. And I don't know how many City players were out injured, but and I know Everton want an answer because I think it was only 4 hours before kickoff when that game was called off. So that was a bit, a bit weird. But Arsenal will mid-table again. Arsenal will be mid-table, says Eamon Kelly. Well, yeah, weird. Arsenal are weird. I mean, they could beat Chelsea 3-1. Look good. I'm not saying Chelsea or anything special, but 1 minute they're, I don't know about Arsenal. They're hot and cold. They're very hard, a bit like United, I suppose. I mean, one minute United are unbelievable. I mean, United could get beaten by Wolves tonight. That guy Neto who plays up front for Wolves, he looks a proper quality. He'll be the next guy to leave maybe next summer. Neto off Wolves, he looks a proper quality player. He will. He costs money, but he just has it all. He reminds me of Jota actually, but he looks really good. Neto from Wolves. Your man Adama Traore has really gone cold, hasn't he? Hasn't scored all year. In one calendar year, hasn't scored one goal. And people were about going to Liverpool for something like 100 million or 50 million. No, I'm sorry. I can't ever see that one. But who do you think we'll bring in January centre-half? I think we do need centre-half covering. I mean, I don't know the situation in the Matip injury just yet. I know there was something said about it today, but it's not... I'm hoping it's only a week or two, but still, the chances are he's going to get injured at least once more between now and the end of May, isn't it? Yeah, the chances are it's going to happen. Hello, Dave. Good to see you. Tommy Walker in the house. Tommy Walker, how are you? Happy belated Christmas and a happy New Year. Hopefully 2020. Well, let's hope 2020 is better than 2020. 2020 is gonna be over and 2021 is coming in, and it has to be a better year than this year. This year has just been unbelievable. I mean, as I say, the only chink in this year was we won the bloody league after 30 years. And a typical Liverpool, you wait 30 years to win the league, you can't even celebrate it properly. There's a bloody pandemic. We had it all planned to go to Liverpool in May, 2-3 nights, had it all planned, flights booked, everything, and it didn't happen. I would like to bring in the Inter Milan defender. I can't even pronounce his name. Milan Skriniar. He's fallen out with the manager at Inter, and he will be willing to sell him on the cheap. Thanks, Dave, and the same to you and yours. Absolutely, Tommy. Stay safe. The numbers are big up in the north as well. They're big down south, but I think they're unbelievable up in the north for the size per capita. I think they're 3 times what they are down in the Republic, but it's just crazy times at the moment. And I mean, I know we're coming on talking about football and we're talking about Liverpool, but to be honest, that's what gets us through. I mean, back in March and April when this hit the fan, the football was stopped and there was nothing. There was nothing. But at least we football to watch on telly, even though it's different, there's no crowd, the atmosphere just isn't the same. But at least we have that. That's the big thing. The UK government will decide. It's not looking good right now, Dave. 1 month suspension will throw everything out the sink. Could be a write-off this season. Null inviters will be out, yeah. Anything's possible. Right now, where we sit right now, anything is possible. Because just the world we live in. It's a crazy, crazy world. But let's not think of that. Let's think it positive. Liverpool, top of the tree. We're top of the Christmas tree. We want to be top of the league at the turn of the year. And we want to bring the trophy. We want to hold on to this trophy. We want number 20. We want this trophy and draw level with United. You know what I mean? As in league titles I'm talking about. But yeah, I still think it's Liverpool or City. I think City will come good second half of the season. He might bring somebody in January. Liverpool, City. You could say Spurs have a shout, an outside shout. Chelsea, I just don't know what's going on with Chelsea. I mean, they should be doing a lot better with that squad they have. United, I think United will be top four. Will they win the league? I don't think so. I'd be surprised. They'll have to get past Liverpool and City, at least, maybe even Spurs, to win the league. Are they a better team than those three? No, but it's been crazy, as you said. There's some crazy results. Look at Aston Villa. Perfect example. Doing brilliant at the moment. Are they better than Liverpool? No. Southampton doing brilliant at the moment. I mean, it's Leicester City. I mean, it's crazy. Madness. It's a madness league. I don't even know what to say. We are low. Why Manchester got the game called over? We are low. Why? We don't know why. I don't know what you mean there. The Manchester City game. They must have had half the bloody team out with COVID. I mean, Jesus, last week, Jesus was, I know he had COVID, but they must have a load of players out with COVID, because as I say, you only need 14 senior players to be fit and able to play on the pitch, and the game has to go ahead, so must have been half the squad out. Hi Dave, who do you think we should go in for in January? Says St. Patrick's Ghost. How are you, my mate? Hope you're well, my friend. I don't know. I am. Everybody's talking about the Leipzig centre half. I can't even pronounce his name. Upamecano, I think his name is. Huge money. I mean, people know Liverpool are desperate for a centre half. So will they sell in January as well? We play Leipzig in the Champions League in February. I maybe a lower league team, Championship centre half. Any good centre halves in the Championship? Maybe someone off Brighton. Is it Ben White off Brighton? I like to look at your man Tarkowski, I think his name's off Burnley, but they're not going to sell. I mean, you want to stay in the league. It's so hard to bring in players in January. It's so hard. It really is so hard to do. I know we brought Van Dijk in for a world record fee at the time, 75 million from Southampton, but I think that deal was in the offing for months. It only came out around, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, 2 years ago. But what a signing he was. Hopefully get well soon, Van Dijk. But I don't know. I really don't know. I think we got to bring somebody in. I really do, because BUILDUP, as I say, is injury prone. We know that. He could be out. He's going to be out at least for the Newcastle and Southampton game, isn't he? And young Reece Williams, I don't think is ready yet. He got caught twice against West Brom. He's done as well as he can do. Reece Williams and Nat Phillips. That's all you'll have. And you have Fabinho. Fabinho there. Will he stay fit? He's a few injury issues as well. So, he'd be playing Hendo at centre half. I think we need to bring somebody in. We never replaced Lovren, and we should have. Gomez is out for a few months. Van Dijk looks like for the season, so we've got to bring a centre half in. But we're in a good place. We're in a better place than I thought we would have been. After the Everton game, when Van Dijk went off and Thiago went off, he could have broke his leg in that game. He's lucky actually still to be able to play, possibly tomorrow night. A lot of people say null and void, season's over, that's it, Liverpool, finished mid-table, 2 of the best players out for the season, blah, blah, blah. We've actually done well. Jota's been out as well. He's a big loss, Jota. So, we'll be okay. Do we need a centre-half? Yes. Do we need cover at defence? Yes. Will we get someone in January? I don't know. I hope so. But I can't tell. I know James Pearce tweeted the other day that doesn't think Liverpool are in the market for anything, but you just don't know with Liverpool. I mean, even James Pearce doesn't know. In the backroom staff, bang, out of nowhere, tweet, signs for Liverpool. So it is possible. It's hard to keep secrets now in football, I suppose, but Liverpool are the best at doing it in transfers anyway, so let's hope they have something up Michael Edwards' sleeve in January, because I think we need cover there, especially at centre half. Just if it's another injury, and we're deep trouble. We could get Maguire for a tenner, but still wouldn't take him, said Tommy Walker. No, I wouldn't take Lego head. Anybody had a quick score check on the United Wolves game? Is it still 0-0, or have Jammy United got to go? But shouldn't be a huge amount of time left in that game. 0-0 still. What's there left in that? About 25 minutes, something like that. United get a jammy 1-0 there. There's no doubt. A penalty, probably Fernandes. But as I say, tomorrow night, I just think I would worry tomorrow night if they play Carroll. I really would. I hope they don't play him. I hope they don't play Carroll tonight, because I think he'd give Reece Williams an awful time. Dave, root out your old books, lad. Klopp could be calling you in the new year. Your old boots? I don't think so. I used to play up front, actually. I used to be a winger. But, yeah, I wouldn't be tall enough for centre half. But, yeah, look, it's crazy. It's been a crazy year, guys. As I say, it's just don't even know what to say. That's how crazy it's been. It's been mad. It's been an absolutely mad year in every single way. Luckily, we still have our health, and your health is your wealth, as you all know, and it's so important. That's what it's all about, really. The football is one thing, but the health is your wealth, and stay safe and things. That's what it's all about. That's what it has to be about. But I just missed the comment there. Who's the comment there from? 25 minutes left, says Tommy. Yeah, United. I'd still put money on United to get a late winner there. Really, with Cavani or something. He'll get you goals, Cavani. I knew when he signed him, he was a bit old, but he's proven quality. He'd get you goals. But United haven't got a problem with front. It's sort of in defence with Square, Maguire, and Lindelof, and even the keeper can make the odd mistake. But they win tonight. I tell you what. Stranger things have happened, guys, and I hate saying it, but they're definitely in the race if they win tonight. They are in the race if they win tonight. And that game at Anfield, the 17th of January, is huge already. It is huge anyway. It's Liverpool United, but wow. I'm hoping to do a video with Mark Goldbridge for that. He said he'd do it with me for that, a little preview of the Liverpool United. So I hope he sticks to his word on that. We'll do a little preview of the United Liverpool game in about 2 weeks, but cannot wait for that. But as I say, tomorrow night, Newcastle, Liverpool. Traditionally, we usually do well there. I don't know in the tiers. Are Newcastle allowed to have 2,000 fans? Are they? I don't know the tiers in England. So many tiers in England. I just don't know. Are they allowed to have 2,000 fans like what Liverpool were, or is that all changed again? Or will there be no fans at St James's tomorrow night? I don't know. Because that makes a bit of a difference, I think. It does make a difference. Even your fans shouting or singing up a song or singing at players or saying something to the referee. It does make a difference, and it's been missed badly. It just shows you, Premier League and all the top clubs, how important the fans are. If anything came out as COVID, it is how important fans are to the game, especially live games, at the game, before and after the game, outside the stadium, after the game. It's huge. And I'm sure everybody that goes to the games miss that. I'm not going to stay on long, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. As I say, I'm going to go 2-0 tomorrow night. And I think Reece Williams will get the nod ahead of Nat Phillips. I think it'll be Reece Williams, Fabinho. And I hope Carroll doesn't play because he'll give him a terrible night. Good night, bro. Thanks for the vids. Bordox, here I comes to St. Patrick's Ghost. He's going for fish and chips. Stay safe, bro. I personally would not touch that Leipzig defender with a 50-foot barge pole. He reminds me of Sacco. yeah. I've seen him in a few games as well. Yeah. Only Premier League fans allowed is Liverpool, says Tommy. Yeah, okay. I didn't know because the tiers keep changing every week. I reckon no fans will be allowed tomorrow at St. James's, says Eamon Kelly. Yeah, but it's crazy times, isn't it? We're talking about fans and grounds. It's madness. This time last year, if we would have been talking about, I remember doing a show, we were talking about Liverpool dreaming of winning the league, which eventually we did win, but no one had a clue what was going on. I think the first mention of the virus was on New Year's Eve, actually, in China. The first mention was New Year's Eve, or the New Year's Day, and it only trickled out later on in January about it, and then all hell broke loose late February, early March. But I mean, look where we are now. I mean, you wouldn't be able to write a script like this. This is just crazy. And as I said, sport is secondary to all this, but I think Liverpool and sport, Premier League, all types of sport, get you through these types of crazy times as well. And it's all about staying safe, doing the right thing, and hopefully Liverpool winning the league again, retaining it. It's hard to do. It's very hard to do, and I'd love to retain it. Would you like a run in, say, last 10, 15 games where United and Liverpool are touching, neck and neck? Liverpool pipped them. Oh yeah, but wow, that would bring back the glory. All right, but we shall see. I don't want them anywhere near it. To be honest, to be fair, to be a real, say, a Liverpool fan, I just don't want United anywhere a sniff of it. To be honest with you, because you'll hear them. They come out of the cupboards. They come out from underneath the bed. The fans will be everywhere, all over it. If they're any way with a chance of winning it, if they beat Wolves tonight, I think they've a shout. I really do. I'm hoping they don't beat Wolves. I'd take a draw right now. But Per Sure from Ajax, only 21, available for 30 million. Played very well for us. against us both in the Champions League games. Yeah, Liverpool were linked with him back in October. Tall lad, centre half. I think Milan were looking at him as well, but I don't know. It's only rumours. I don't know who the hell we're going to get in January. The whole of the UK will be up to tier tomorrow, which will mean no fans at any game. Yeah, our cabinet here in Dublin have a big meeting tomorrow as well. It's going to be levels, above all levels, because the numbers have just gone through the roof everywhere. So I think it's going to be full lockdown. United scored offside. Thank fuck Tommy Walker. You need to give me a heart attack. You need to get me a heart attack. You said United had scored. No, they had not. Johnny Goochmeister is in the house. The Goochmeister from Canada. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you are safe and well. Not going to stay on much longer, guys. Maybe another 5 minutes for the Gooch because he popped in. Hit that like button, guys. As I say, 2-0 tomorrow night. I don't care. 1-0 OG, Carroll OG. It doesn't bother me. It's just important we get 3 points. It really is. Get the 3 points. Finish this crazy 2020 on a high. Doing good, man. Got me first Pfizer shot last week. Oh, my God. The Goochmeister, which is typical comments. Yeah, the vaccine. But so it's just important to get the 3 points. I think it's huge tomorrow. It really is. Just get the points. Sit back. No more injuries. Enjoy New Year's Eve if you can. It won't be a normal New Year's Eve, of course. Top of the league. Going into the new year in January. And the window opens on Friday, the 1st of January. And you can, if you want, enhance your squad or buy somebody. Even though it'll be tough. It's always tough in January. And the prices go through the roof. But the main thing for Liverpool is, of course, staying top of the league. Try open up a bit of a gap. We've 2 tough games coming up. Newcastle away, Southampton away. Both winnable, of course, for Liverpool. I think it's all about our defence. If our defence plays well, we win both games. It's as simple as that. We just got to... Bruce is clueless. Team are demoralised. I think we'll take it, says Gooch. Jeez, I would have said the same thing against West Brom, wouldn't you? Although Big Sam had a good record against Liverpool, it has to be said. He was the last team, Crystal Palace team, back in April 2017 to beat Liverpool at Anfield. April 2017, 67 league games ago at Anfield. And we have not lost a game. I mean, that's just crazy stats. Just be happy in the position we're in and having Klopp there. It's just an unbelievable dream. We've been unlucky with injuries to key players in key positions. Hopefully Jota's back in 2 or 3 weeks. Thiago could be on the bench tomorrow night. And the likes of Ox is coming back. And hopefully Matip isn't as bad an injury as we think it is. And he's back in a week or 2. And maybe bring somebody in. And that's what we gotta hope for. That's what we gotta hope for, because the games come thick and fast. They don't stop. And of course, you've got that hanging in the background, that coronavirus hanging in the background, which could take everything away and could null and void and could stop games, and anything could happen in January or February. So it's all about staying safe, doing the right thing. I'm not going to stay on long now, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. As I said earlier, stay safe. This is what it's all about. This means more. Liverpool. I shall talk to you all soon. It's a happy new year from me. 2021's got to be better than 2020. I'm just delighted to see the back of 2020. Liverpool are the champions. We are the top of the table. All right, Dave. Happy New Year, my friend. Take care. The Goochmeister, Tommy Walker, Eamon Kelly, Tom Conley, OG, St. Patrick's Ghost, Paul Owens, Madison and Daddy's World. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for coming in today. Stay safe. Royston Whitehurst. Stay safe, guys. I shall talk to you soon. Happy New Year if I don't see you again. This means more. Cheers. Bye, guys.